Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Shook, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 benefits I got from training martial arts. To give you guys a little bit of a background, maybe this is your first time watching me. Maybe you've been watching me for a little bit through my YouTube shorts or my Instagram reels. I have been documenting my journey leading up to my first amateur fight, and I've been training since November 2024. That's when I first initially signed up to a gym, and I've been taking it pretty damn serious since I would say January 2025, and I'm expecting to have my first amateur bout this February. It was supposed to happen this December, but some shit happened. It's gonna end up being in February, which I don't mind because right now, the way I'm training, I've been training at a crazy pace, if that makes sense. I've been training pretty much like twice a day, if I can. Whether it's one time at the gym and then another time of just like road work, or if it would just even be 2 sessions at the gym, man. But I want to give you guys some benefits I have gotten since I've started my journey into my boxing career and why you should probably train a form of martial arts. And I'm not saying you have to take it competitively like me, but you can still reap the same benefits that I got from training, man. All right? So to start off, number one is that I got into crazy shape, okay? This has probably been the best shape I've been in my entire life. Like I'm telling you, I have a ripped 6-pack all the fucking time. And on top of that too, my cardio is insane. Like, form of martial art, you pretty much need insane cardio. But with boxing especially, man, anybody that boxes knows how tiring this shit is. Like, give you guys a perspective. Like, I'm to the point where I can literally run for an hour on the treadmill. And it's literally nothing to me. And that's the thing about boxing. It's not necessarily about your endurance per se. It's more about your active recovery time. And that's training in that specific manner is way more taxing on the body, as well as it works your cardio like a motherfucker because you're raising up your heart rate so damn high. And then to be able to recover and make sure it gets back down low is what boxing cardio is like. All right. And the other benefit I love about being into crazy good shape, especially while doing boxing, is that I can eat whatever the fuck I want. Now, maybe I'm young, okay? Only 24 at the time I'm recording this, so maybe my metabolism plays a factor. But because boxing is so intense, man, I'm telling you, I don't necessarily eat a healthy diet all the fucking time anymore, right? Like, I won't lie to you guys. Sometimes I like having ice cream. Sometimes I like having fried chicken. Sometimes I like eating out. And the blessing is that I can still wake up with the 6-pack the next day because the training in boxing is so fucking intense, man, and you burn so many calories that, like, if I'm not eating out or I'm not eating a fuck ton, I lose a lot of fucking weight, man, right? So that's the first benefit I got, that I got into crazy great shape, okay? 2, the confidence, man, okay? Confidence you gain when you learn a form of martial arts is insane, okay? You walk around differently. You talk differently. You have this quiet confidence about you. And especially as a male, what I think it is, man, is that a lot of the times, especially if we see another male that maybe they're bigger than us, they're more intimidating than us, whether or not we like to admit it, sometimes we feel insecure. And be the first one to admit it. Like, back in the day, like, if I saw some massive ass motherfucker, I would feel scared or anything, but in the back of my head, I still have the thought, and maybe you guys have a thought too, like, shit, if shit went down with this motherfucker, he could probably kick my ass now, right? But here's the thing, when you learn martial arts, number one, the only people that really try to fight you out on the streets are people that don't train. Because anybody that does train won't fight people out on the street because they understand the consequences and how violent shit can get when it comes to physical combat. So they would not want to try it outside the gym. And on top of that too, they have this weird perception that everyone else in the world fights because they're constantly fighting against people that actually know how to fight. But the reality is, most of these people on this planet don't know how to fight. So if you actually just know a form of martial arts and you've been training it for at least 6 months to a year, you could probably beat up the average person quite easily if you were put into a self-defense scenario, and assuming the person does not have a weapon and it's only one person, you can be confident that you would be able to protect yourself and defend yourself, man. And because you have that confidence, you walk around the world differently, man. I'm telling you, it vibrates off other people. You're so funny too, because I don't know how to explain it, but people can sense when you have that confidence about yourself and won't want to fuck with you, just no matter what you look like. I'm telling you, it gives you that energy that nobody will want to try you. And that confidence, man, like I'm telling you, if you're someone who really lacks confidence in your everyday life, learning how to fight and being able to know in the back of your head, hey, yo, if I ever got put into a physical altercation with one person and I had to defend myself, I could defend myself. It will make you so secure about yourself, and you'll be more free to do and say whatever you like, man, because you have that confidence behind you. All right. Now, obviously, don't be going out here trying to fight motherfuckers, right? But that confidence that you're missing in your life might be the thing you've been looking for this entire time, man. And if there's one way to get it, is learning how to fight. Number 3, I became more clean and organized. Now, I can't speak for everyone, but the reason why when I started training martial arts and I started learning how to fight, I became more clean and organized is because this sport is dirty as fuck. When I'm training boxing, I get into some of the most filthy conditions. I also do jiu-jitsu. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of this video, but I also do jiu-jitsu on the side. It's more so a side quest for me as my main focus is boxing, but I also wanted to learn a form of ground game, so I do jiu-jitsu. So anybody that does jiu-jitsu knows how nasty this shit can be. You're on the fucking mats, other people's sweat is getting on you. It's pretty fucking nasty. And because of this, it made me a more clean and organized person. Like I'm telling you, I'm showering 3 or 4 times a day. Maybe not 4 times a day, but at least 3 times a day, right? I am way more organized because I have to, wash my gi, I have to hang my gi, all of that. I have to make sure my laundry's on point. You don't take care of yourself and you get into the sport, it's really easy to wreck like aspects of your life in terms of like, you don't take care of your skin, for example. Anybody that does jiu-jitsu knows if you don't take care of yourself, your skin will get fucked up. Same thing with boxing. You're so disorganized, man, with your laundry and shit, bro. You're gonna be that motherfucker that comes in with the fucking smelly ass gear and everything, and nobody would want to partner up with you. Like I'm telling you, indirectly, it makes you a more clean and organized person, man, because of all the gear and how much you're training and how filthy the sport is. And that translates into your everyday life. Like notice, for example, like I have to make sure around me in my environment is organized and clean. Even my car, even my room. When it's not, I literally feel like something's off, man. All right? And that's just a benefit I got. Number 4, I became a more empathetic and compassionate person. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I was a complete asshole before, right? But what I'm saying is that when it comes to boxing and any martial art to begin with, right? You go through pain and discomfort. At the end of the day, you're fighting people, right? On top of that, too, you get humbled. You have to learn a sport which is insanely hard. Like, any form of martial arts takes years to fucking, not even years, decades to fucking master, okay? You have to go through the process of getting straight up embarrassed. And I'm not even just saying embarrassed and learning the technique, bro. You're going to be getting embarrassed by other people at your gym. And on top of that, too, these people look like everyday civilians. And they will fuck you up. Like the amount of times regular 40-year-old dads fuck me up in jiu-jitsu, okay? When it comes to boxing, when I see some regular little ass dude who will fuck me up, a high pressure fighter, he will fuck my shit up so quick. It humbles you insanely. You go through a lot of pain and discomfort, and you get embarrassed a lot, right? And why this made me a more compassionate and more empathetic person is because when you as a human being has went through pain, right? You don't want the same pain to be shared onto others because you know how bad the shit hurts, okay? A lot of martial arts is just a symbol for life. And going through that pain, I've noticed in me personally is that when I'm talking to people, even if I'm in a really shitty mood, I will still be pretty kind. Tonality is way different, way less likely to snap on people, man. And I really think it's due to the fact that because you've experienced that pain and discomfort and embarrassment through martial arts, it translates to your everyday life and you feel way more kind and compassionate towards others. The same way a lot of the times when you go to a gym, all the people that are there are some of the most chill and most relaxed people because they understand the process it takes in order to get good with martial arts. Number 5, I have found I got closer to God within this last year, okay? This one was kind of weird because I really had to think, what happened in this last year that made me closer to God because of martial arts? And here's my theory, okay? This might be what like bros call like bro science or whatever, in terms of my logic behind it, but you can tell me if it makes sense, okay? When it comes to martial arts, you're put into a scenario where you're basically fighting other people, okay? In your everyday life, you're not fighting people. Like, nobody is, right? And I think that's some of the closest experiences a lot of us face to a near-death experience. If anyone has gotten to the ring, you've gotten your ass whooped, those experiences are probably some of the closest experiences you feel to death, because although the person is not going to actually kill you, if they really wanted to, and this was a scenario where it was you against them and it had to be one of you had to come out dead, you person would have fucking killed you if you gotten your ass whooped before. And that kind of experience, what I believe it does is like people get on their deathbed and all of a sudden they start believing in God. I feel like something similar happens when you learn martial arts, because you're put into scenarios where you're actually fighting people and you're going to get your ass whooped. I don't think there's anyone who's learned martial arts that has not gotten their ass whooped, right? Because you're going through these near-death experiences, it brings you closer to God, man. And because of this, man, honestly, my life in this entire last year has improved so much. Bro, those 5 benefits I've mentioned, I'm so fucking grateful for just those 5 benefits alone. My social media has grown a lot. The person I am today is way different than I was last year. And it's incredible the personal development I've went through just from martial arts. And that's why if you're watching this video and you made it all the way to the end, and you have been thinking about signing up to a gym, bro, fucking do it, man. I'm telling you, it will probably be one of the best decisions you ever make in your fucking life. I don't give a fuck if you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Learning martial arts is probably one of the best decisions you will make in your life. And you don't have to take it competitively like I did. Like, you can just be someone who does it like as like a hobby. Especially if you go to the gym already, man. Bro, I'm telling you, you'll get those 5 benefits I mentioned earlier. And the person you develop into is 100% worth it, and why I love the sport, man. All right? So with that being said, I hope you guys got something from this video. We're going to be uploading more regularly. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm going to be documenting my journey of leading up to my first amateur fight. On top of that too, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm going to upload more YouTube videos, and I'm going to try to put out more content on here to show what's going on with my trainings and just maybe my overall experiences, and just maybe even I'm going to upload some of my thoughts I get throughout this journey. With that being said, man, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.